All right, Joe, we flew in. We spent the night meeting up with a bunch of Echo user advisor group members. And now we're meeting up with them again. What are we doing today?
Today is breakfast at the hotel.
We're going to start with breakfast.
Today is the day we go to the facility and do the tour, and in the afternoon we do some demos of products and stuff as well. Yeah.
So what do you say? We think we'd like to take you guys with us. Let's go.
Holy outlaw riding through the night, Bible in my left, pistol in my right. God forgive the things I've done, I'm just your prodigal son.
When I started here, I started with the quality team, right? So, as a supervisor of the finance area, I rolled. Okay. This is our pad printing cell. So you'll notice the product coming out, it's got a nice, white, clear Echo label. There's a few things this does for us. We talk a lot about vertical integration here. There's a few instances of that we'll see throughout this tour, but we focus a lot on controlling our own destiny, right? From a delivery aspect, we want to make sure that we get the product out when we need to. For that reason, whatever we can do in-house, we basically do that, so we try to bring it in. With the Echo labels, we used to have labels that went on these kinds of surfaces, or this surface. These are the cylinder covers for your trimmers. So instead of trying to fight a label, trying to get that on an irregular surface with the wrinkles, the bubbles, waiting for delivery of that label, you know, from a supplier. Look, all suppliers, you're going to have delivery interruptions from time to time. It happens, we understand that. This is just one of the instances where we're able to really remove that label, lower the cost, control our own destiny from a delivery aspect. And also what that does from a cost reduction standpoint is you stack up those different cost reductions on a particular product. That allows us to limit our cost increases to our customers. It allows us to stay in line with pricing with competitors. It allows us to continue investing. This is a lot of wonderful things about cost reductions. This system in particular, you'll notice there's a couple rubber stamps over here that are going over, picking up ink and pressing onto that irregular surface. It's curved, but it comes out with really, really good resolution. You can see here at the end. There's also vision inspection equipment integrated there. So as these are passing through, that camera's picking up that print and it's making sure that the quality's good. That it didn't double print, that the resolution's good, there's no missing ink. So really a nice piece of automation here for that cylinder cover. Or it'll start the sequence for the next assembly. Early, man.
What is this?
Because
I
the
didn't hear
CNC, I believe in here what it does is it mills out the inside that housing for a bearing.
Oh, yeah.
These bearings. So.
I couldn't hear him.
It does a lot of really cool things for us. For one, from a cost perspective, right? You've got your manufacturing engineering team. I told you they're in charge of the design of the line. So they also understand how much time it takes for each sequence to occur in each station. They also have an idea of how repetitive these assembly steps are. So for highly repetitive assembly steps, especially if there's some kind of ergonomic or safety concern, they would want to automate that. The thing about having in-house automation versus out-of-house is it's way cheaper. So when you have that team here and you have an idea, you can go over to the automation team, 100 yards away and say, hey, I've got this great idea. I want to automate this particular assembly station. Here's my idea for a design. They can work together. They're all ECHO employees. You try to do that same thing on the outside, have it contracted out, it's going to cost you a lot more. It's going to be a lot more difficult to justify it from a cost perspective. We talk about return on investment quite a bit when it comes to automating new cells and capital equipment. So if you're able to lower that cost of designing it, making it, installing it, maintaining it, it's a lot easier to get paid back on the initial investment for the tools, the equipment, the material. Other cool thing that does for us from a maintenance perspective, you do that on the outside, you have it designed, you have it installed, made, you have an issue with it, you got to call these guys up and say, hey, our machine's down. Wait, can you come in and help us fix it? Well, 2 to 3 weeks, maybe it's your standard answer. Meanwhile, what do? Your assembly station's down. You got to somehow bypass it, do it manually for a few days until they can get over there and service it. Within ECHO, hey, the station's down, the line's down, we really need your help. Get over here and help us fix it. The other thing about that is when they're designing it, you understand where your high stress areas are going to be within that automation cell. So they want to be able to swap parts in and out really easily from a maintenance perspective. So they can design that in mind as well. Fuel tanks, which are traditionally blow molded, and injection molding them here in-house. So again, another instance of vertical integration. What we had before, from a blow molding perspective, it's just a difficult process to try and control. So if you can envision, you've got something more kind of a semi-solid material coming down. It's called a paraffin. You blow air into the inside of that and it forms around the inside of a tool. It's not always exact. Sometimes you have wall thickness differences. On a fuel tank, having a wall thickness difference is a big deal. We can't have that. Injection molding is much more controlled. We invested in a mold and now we're making them ourselves. It's a pretty cool thing. Pretty big win.
Yeah, I don't know if I just got that on the camera, but where they do all the plastic molds, they made a mold. They got a mold, so they make their own
crates now.
Their own crates too.
Or containers.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
The green ones are the old ones, and they said, where they
Phase those out, and the black ones are the new ones they're doing. Are you having fun so far?
Yeah.
So much info, so much stuff.
Yeah.
Looky, what you got here?
A little Lawn Express just made these 3D printed ECHO battery holders. You screw to the wall of your trailer, shop, whatever.
Hold the battery.
Yeah.
Because he's got a fully electric operation.
Yeah, you just set up a new full electric trailer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
16 cents to print.
Oh, that's
And
right.
you can put whatever you want on the side.
Kristen, Lawn Express. Can they find you on YouTube now?
Yep, Lawn Express Lawn Care.
We do a lot of glass fill nylon, as you may know. addition to the blenders, we've got dryers here. Some of those dryers for the material that we're using for injection molding, you got to make sure that it's at the right humidity. Otherwise, this is our automation team. Working really closely with the facility maintenance team as well. Yeah, we kind of talked through how that team interacts with our assembly team. One thing I didn't mention. So another quite amazing
Live or you just filming?
Okay. Maintaining those molding tools that you use to make the plastic components that we make in our injection molding area. Another mystery to me, honestly. There's not a lot of people that can do this job. Not a lot of people as far as the labor pool that goes to Poulin. Hopefully, I don't know, it seems like the younger generations are starting to get back into trades, so we'll see what happens, but really, really cool. So, same thing here, right? You have a injection molding operation. If you've got to send that tool out for maintenance regularly, that tool's not producing parts, while it's out getting serviced. So a lot of those PMs are done here in-house. Each tool is on a regular maintenance schedule, making sure that essentially the plastic part that's coming out is as expected. I told you guys we use a lot of glass-filled nylon, right? Glass-filled nylon's super strong. It's also very abrasive. So what that means is over several thousand, tens of thousands of shots of that liquid glass-filled nylon material, it's going to start eating away at that tool. When you start losing metal in that tool, you start getting plastic in places you don't want it, okay? So that leads to issues like flashing. Flashing's really, really thin plastic that can occur in molding. The reason that's not a good thing, for one, it doesn't look very professional. You want a nice, clean look. Also, it's not safe. We have operators that are handling these parts, and that flashing, it's thin, it's durable, it's really sharp, okay? So you can cut yourself on that material. For all those reasons, these are on a strict PM schedule. We had a good question 40 seconds ago. We use a lot of our regrind material, reintroduce it back into the blenders. Yes, we do. So, through your molding process, you gotta have a way to get that liquid plastic into the tool. So these are called runners. It's kind of a byproduct of that molding process. So take these, we bring them back over here, regrind them in our grinding machine, take that material that we just ground up, reintroduce it into the blenders, and basically recycle it. It's not just as easy as designing something in a model and, okay, releasing it, now we're good to go. No. Each one of these goes through a validation process. So there's things like this. These are for the lever that you use to feed more or less material into the, onto the ground, right? These have to be aligned, they have to be straight. If you have these teeth crooked or misaligned, you're gonna have issues with that lever and feeding different amounts of material. When this comes out of the mold, it's not completely solid, right? It's still hot, it's still forming, it's still cooling. So you have to make sure, sometimes you'll see cooling fixtures introduced for certain products where that's really critical. Making sure that it holds its position before it's finally cool and in its final state. This is one example of something we had to work through originally. Okay, we don't have a label here, right? It's molded in. So you've got your scale 2 through 15 for how much material you're feeding through. You've also got, from time to time, caution labels. You've got the heat labels near the muffler. Your emissions labels, serial numbers, QR codes. Those all used to be labeled. We do a big mix now of molding those in, as well as laser engraving, all that information on there.
right, Tara. I'm asking everyone, where can we find you? Where's your biggest social media?
I'm on Facebook at Grass Girl Lawn Care.
All right. How are you liking the tour?
I'm loving it.
Loving it?
Yeah, very informative.
It is. Too much info. I don't know if I can remember it all. Everyone, what's your best social media? Throw out a username. What is it for you? TikTok or Instagram?
Let's say TikTok.
TikTok?
The lawn dude.
The lawn dude. Go there for the best dad jokes.
That's right. Catch me with my New Balances on.
It's a thing.
Assembly begin station. There's several scans throughout the process. End of that, this assembly line, the start of testing, the end of testing, usually around 300 to 400 people.
Okay.
But depending on the season, we've got like a healthy pool of temporary employees as well.
Okay.
So it allows you to fluctuate your labor without impacting people's lives, you know, from a full-time. And then
You want to run hundreds of people in your crew.
one other cool statistic or note is we are the largest employer here in Lake Zurich. So it's very cool. It means around 1,000 people.
All right, Dylan, you having fun?
I'm having lots of fun.
Where can everybody find you? What's your social media?
Hamilton and Sons Property Maintenance. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
All the socials.
All the socials. Not so active on YouTube. More active on the other three.
Okay.
But come find us.
Yes.
You'll like what you see.
Go check out all the paints.
All the paint.
Marvin.
Yo.
This is our YouTube, and I'm shouting everyone out. Where can they find you?
If you look Marvin Joels or In the Mix MJ, you'll find us anywhere on social.
And you want to go find this guy. You're in Mass. Did I ask? Yeah.
Oh, what are you asking me?
Where's
I'm in
your best social? Where can everybody find you?
Oh, I'm in Massachusetts and then all year round. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, everywhere.
All
you
the
can
things.
get it. All year
Snapchat.
round. Yeah,
That's
wherever-
the first time I've heard that.
Yeah, we're on Snapchat, next door, everywhere. Find
Okay.
us all year round.
All year round, all the places.
All the places.
Blower final assembly. How many trimmers do they assemble?
I think he said around
Area where we put the unit in its final packaging. We'll co-pack some stuff like manuals, blower pipes, some other co-pack items. We'll get it in that finished good box, close it up, tape it up, and put it on a conveyor. That conveyor eventually leads to what we saw earlier overhead, where it goes down to the palletizing area. In final assembly, you can see here, we've automated the assembly of the carton. So instead of having somebody doing that manually, preparing it, getting the bottom taped up, you've now got that robot that'll do that. It'll put the box together, throws tape on the bottom side, and pushes it through for the operator then to just load in the co-pack components. Guys, this is my favorite, my proud people. Stop and watch it work.
shoulders onto. It's easily wet in the swimming pool full of freaking power heads.
Oh.
It's like the huge crate. You know what I'm talking about? Two coolest things here.
Yeah.
So we just make such a sheer amount of power, or the, sorry, not power heads, speed feeds.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Those, the pucks, black pucks. Likewise with these boxes. I mean, we put out so many each day. We had to automate it.
Yeah,
Such
that's
a rapid
cool.
process.
Wrapping up the beast of all backpack blowers right there.
Yep. The big boys.
Yep.
There are shipping lanes, believe it or not, right there. You can't really see because they are full, but we've got our dock doors over here that all the product ships out of. Tom, how often are you gonna replace your horn on that thing? They love using them, huh?
We'll have to ask the forklift maintenance guy.
But yes, man, especially when things are as congested as they are, you want them using them.
Oh yeah. So they make their presence.
That's right. That, and there's, you'll notice lights coming off the back, like that blue light as well, just to help notify people if they're backing out of the corner or out of the lane.
All right, Joe. We just enjoyed some lunch.
Yes.
I've never had deep dish pizza
Like
before.
real deep.
Like real.
Chicago.
It's so good.
I had one slice, and I'm normally like a 2 to 4 slice guy. That one slice was full filling.
Oh yeah. So hey, what do you think of the tour of the facility and the
wild.
assembly and all the?
I thought we had a lot of Echo handheld tools, but the stacks
Echo
and
has you
stacks
beat.
Yeah. It's wild.
I'd take a pallet of any of it.
Yeah.
So all right, so we're here. We're gonna be in the demo yard. So they have a whole bunch of equipment that we can just use, ask questions, check out, do content. But we're gonna start with some saws and take a look at this.
Hey, that's our saw right there, the big one.
Oh, let's go take a look at some of this stuff.
That's
I'll
the bigger
follow
bar.
you. Oh, is it?
Yep, yeah. Right on this log here.
Oh, okay.
My guy.
He was jealous.
That's my guy.
We have the biggest saw, but this is the biggest blade or whatever it's called.
24, I think.
This one, that's what we have, I think. I think this one's like 31. Yeah. He was like, yeah,
Is that the 620? Which one is that?
The, what is it, 7310 or something like that?
7310, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beast.
I'll stay out of your shot so you get a really good one.
Here, just one sec.
This is your saw, but...
I just got the full wrap.
Okay. And this is the longer
bar. And
bar. I called it a blade.
Oh.
That would make much more sense. Oops. Am I in your way?
No, you're fine. You're good.
right, Seth is gonna get the award-winning shot. So I have a really dumb question.
Yeah.
The thing with the little orange.
The head trimmer?
Yeah. How come none of ours look like that? Why don't we have a little
single-sided
one? Yeah. Versus the double-sided. But yeah, if you want to try those out, we can just cut like bushes and stuff over there.
Okay.
If you want to try them out.
Like, what's the difference or the?
I've never used a single-sided one. More or less just because I'm too like all over the place when I'm trimming. That's more like manicuring something like a nice
Yeah,
head.
like actually like manicuring
Not
the
like,
head, so that way like, it all scrapes into there and just dump it out.
Yeah.
A
Not
lot of
like
guys will lay like parts
what I'm
in there.
doing where I'm
Yeah.
just
Right. It doesn't even matter where it's going.
I have a crew behind.
All right, so the saws.
I love their saws.
You love their saws. And we love their trimmers. And no one's over at the trimmer booth. So let's go check out, want to check out some electric trimmers?
Yeah.
I can't even hear them.
On, and yeah, this is on. And then
that's power.
Yep, different settings.
All right.
So talk to me for, ooh, don't trip over that. So this is their PAS system, but electric. So all of our attachments.
2600. So this would be, if I'm not wrong, like the equivalent of the 2620 or the 2600 series, like gas. I think that's how that is, like power-wise.
Okay. So on off, don't have to hear it running all the time.
PAS.
Same PAS, so all your
of the
attachments.
still work.
And you're gonna try it on this. You're gonna get their weeds out of their bed.
Here you go. Easy money.
How is it like weight-wise? Just very similar?
Weight-wise, I mean, the end's still, that's the same as any other PAS.
Right.
I'd say obviously you have less weight right here, but that's actually, without running like the handles we run,
Yeah.
that's actually a really good balance.
Yeah.
With this weight here, that balance is really nice.
Do you have a gas PAS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have
So
a
does
few
it
of
feel,
those.
how comparable is it now that it's battery? Is there any weight difference?
I'd feel like this is lighter.
Really? Wow, okay.
I feel like this is lighter. To me, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because right now that feels like there's more weight out there.
Yeah.
And
It's naturally drawing it down.
Yeah, I mean,
backloading it.
It's definitely dropping, but like, I don't know, I feel like the gas one, you're holding more back
Sure.
here than you are with this.
Now, what do you think about the throttle? Because that's different. We've had them before, right? That's just like the stick, not like the full piece.
Old gas ones are like this.
Right.
And in the day of throwing them in the back of the truck or whatever, they'd break off.
Oh, wow.
So we
But-
like the full
But
piece.
everything goes on a rack now. you
Right,
know?
that is true. Does
but-
it feel
I'm
different?
gonna get some more.
Yeah, you're good. Does that feel different than the other one? Or it's really not a big difference?
I mean, it's definitely, this feels more, it feels, I guess maybe thicker than the old ones. I don't know, it's hard to remember. I haven't had an old one in such a long time. But yeah, the solid block of the gas, I don't know what it would take to incorporate into that, but
that's
again,
not
it's
bad.
probably not a problem if you're not.
A
if you're taking
teenager
care of it
throwing
properly.
your
Right. When we
weed
were
whacker all around.
They were all tangled in the backs of trucks. That's when we noticed we were breaking the
Right.
triggers. But and maybe other people did, and that's why they went to the block on that.
Right.
But you're probably, I would say the amount of care you're going to take with something electric like this, you're probably going to place it down a little more gentle. Like, I mean, you take those trimmers and kind of toss them down or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably just without even thinking about it, you're going to subconsciously treat an electric one a little more gentle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But easy controls to read, power.
Yeah, so there's power levels. You can adjust right there on the fly, trigger on or off. It is like a, I don't know, I guess there's like a little hesitation when you go from, like if you're trying to feather it, you almost see that.
It's almost like a just slight delay from when you pull
Like
it to when it goes.
Yeah, not even all the time, but if you let off and then come back into the,
like fully let off.
If you let off and then come right back,
yeah,
you hear that?
Yeah.
But
so it's just a different like power distribution.
Yeah, and again, you get used to running it like that. You would just know that that's how it is, and that's how you would run it.
So weed whacker, we might go electric.
Yeah.
Saws, I don't know if you
not
can get us
switching them all.
away from gas.
No, yeah. That was definitely a nice little saw. It was definitely a ripper.
She's a ripper, bud?
She's a ripper, but I definitely would be interested in trying one or two of these, and maybe instead of committing to trimmers that are electric, do like the PAS ones, so that if we didn't wind up liking it for trimmers, we can put our hedge trimmers
for
on
other
it or something.
stuff. Yeah.
Because I did like electric hedge trimmers, because especially in the condos when we were working
you
around.
loved them.
So like
Isn't that funny how some things you like so much more electric and some things
you
so much
can't
more
replace
gas?
the power.
Yeah.
But other things, if this has similar power, it's quieter all day long. Yeah, we have headphones on, but you still hear raw, raw, raw. And then something that I just I didn't even know they had, but Tristan did that video.
Oh, the
with
different
the silent line.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know the exact name, but it's the quiet line, and it's more or less based for the electric.
And he runs it in all his electric trimmers.
So that's another good thing. You don't even think about it, but when it starts being this quiet, then you do hear the line. So then if you quiet down the line as well, I mean, I bet in the condos you walk around and just,
people barely know we were there.
Just
then we would get complaints saying that we didn't show up to mow or trim.
Exactly.
All right, so you're gonna put on a different attachment and try it on the electric.
You're not worried about dumping gas out.
This is
it all flies at you.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're just eating all the mulch.
I know, it just, for whatever reason, this is like, especially when we're doing like spring cleanups and there's gravel and everything, it's a lot easier to make it walk itself back and then just pull it at you when you're pulling gravel off of the lawn or something. With this, yeah, you're flinging it right at you, but when you're talking heavier stuff like sand on the, or stone.
You want a bag, right? I think one of the coolest features, I'll lift this front up, you can take a look. You typically have 2 spindles with 1 blade per spindle, so we're getting twin blades. So we have 4 blades under there to help with the mulching ability, right?
That is.
And they are time blades, so they overlap, right? So you don't have to worry about mohawking, right? It's a very kind of clean cut. It does have a blade brake clutch on it, so the engine will start and run independently of the blades until you actually engage the blades, right? So thermostatically controlled choke lever attached to the exhaust temperature, so it knows if it's hot or cold. Right? And like right now, the blades aren't spinning, so it's nice because if you're doing mowing and you gotta stop and pick up a branch or move a dog toy, you're not restarting the whole thing. And then as far as the way the self-propel system works, it's called our speed adapt system. So it's kind of like a floating handle system, right? So you just grab this, and as you walk, the pressure of you walking will apply some pressure to the belt.
Well, that's pretty
So the harder I walk, the faster it goes, the less do I walk.
So you're not going to overrun yourself if somebody couldn't keep up with it. You're not going to put it in a gear.
Yeah. And then to engage the blades, you gotta go. It's a belt-driven system, right? So safety lock, you'll kind of hear the blades or the belt chirp a little bit. The blades stop, but the engine's still running.
There you go.
I guess I'll give it a roll. I don't know if I'm certified for a bush mower.
One's your deck's always level, and then you're not adjusting, you know, usually
Four
you have
different
one
corners, or
per
at least
wheel.
front and back.
Exactly. Yep, exactly.
No, that's really nice.
So we try to incorporate kind of more premium features, ball bearing supported wheels, true 3-in-1 side discharge, single point height of cut. You got your user interface up here, very easy to start. So you just push that button down, hold it. This is your operator presence bars, right? So they're, once you do that, you can let go of that. So now the machine knows you're here.
Yeah.
If I let go, it turns off, right? Push down, hold, once it starts. So then we have, you have your battery indicators up here, so you don't have to stop and go push buttons on the power head. It'll tell you it's a 2-battery port. What battery has what level of charge to it. We have a turbo feature, which is going to take that blade speed from about 2,800 RPM up to about 3,200 RPM. So it just cranks up the speed if you want, you know, a little bit better vacuum, a little bit better striping, quality of cut, or if you're, you know, fall season,
trying to pick up some leaves.
Exactly, right? If you just want extended runtime, you know, traditional cutting, the normal speed works fantastic. It's battery, so it does have LED headlights. So if you want to start really early or go really late, headlights. And then this particular model is self-propelled. So this lever and this lever do the exact same thing. That's just how you engage the self-propelled speed. So it's not like one's driving the right wheel and one's driving the left. They both drive one motor and drive both wheels. It's just some people like to turn around to the right, or some people like to turn around to the left, and then you can kind of engage it whenever.
Okay.
I mean, the light does make sense because, I mean, if you are a homeowner and you want to push mow your backyard at 8 o'clock at night, at least they're not hearing that.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
All right, you gonna take this?
I am gonna give it a shot, but I'm gonna drop the blades right down and I'm gonna write PPM in the sun.
Lift up on the orange, and then you can release yourself.
You're officially
this
a pro.
has drive speed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start in the middle.
You crank the speed up.
I started at medium and then I was just bored with walking slow. So this is slow. Like if you wanted to just
or you can get after it a little bit more.
I'd say this is definitely a comfortable speed, especially in a small area or something. But if you're in a little
Can you show us what the slowest and the fastest is? I'm gonna stand right here.
Here's your slowest, which, like, you know, if you were in a small confined area, that's probably
All right, so that's slowest.
a little bit more of a wide open area.
Okay.
Wide open area, you get a little more. That's a decent pace.
Yeah. So Sadie, I saw you running the big saws over there.
I sure was,
You
yes.
are badass girl running a tree company, right?
I am, yes.
Where can we find you on social media?
So my Instagram handle is Grow Your Tree Co.
Okay.
And I do business consulting for tree service companies and also have online courses.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Very nice. And what's the name of the company?
My tree service is called Ash Tree Enterprises.
Okay.
And my consulting business is Grow Your Tree Co.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So go find Sadie. All right, we're trying to come up with a game to play. We did the tour, we're checking out equipment, but Corey, where can all these people find you on YouTube and Instagram and all the stuff?
All right, so Instagram, Pals Lawn Care, Facebook, CJ Powell, and then TikTok, Pals Lawn Care.
Okay.
So it's two of the same ones, different, but it's easy. So, but yeah, those are all the socials you can find me on. Go check out the channel. Go check out Poulin. They are great people, great couple. So, hey, y'all won't be disappointed.
All right. Well, let's figure out what we're doing. Softball, soccer, mower races. Did you just win? Was that Tristan or you?
Nah, that was Tristan. He started running at the end.
He's cheating. I know, that's the one. I think.
Well, you got that heavy duty one, my boy. Heavy.
What is the
I have a race tip. I have a race tip.
Everybody must start
A race tip.
this imaginary line. You see this?
Here, I got you weight reduction.
That's a good idea.
This is the imaginary line right here.
Weight reduction, baby.
Gotta start behind this.
Oh.
Aerodynamic. Oh, up in the bags. That's
wait,
not.
are we just crossing the line down there or down and back?
No. Oh, actually? No, just do all the way down.
Oh, come on.
What did you guys do last time?
Down and back.
Alright, let's do down and back.
Fast walk or run?
Are we like running?
We can run because they're not
Yeah, you guys can run.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, boys.
Hey.
I got you quick.
Can I
got
scratch
you quick.
first?
We'll do 3, 2, 1, and then when I say go,
I haven't ran in a
you
long
guys gotta go.
time.
Ready? Alright, over race. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so
Wait, run it. Oh,
he's got it! Come on! Come on! Bring it back! Let's go, Dylan!